This game is rated S for super fucking sexy. Tales from the podcast, The Fucking Video Game. Now you can become a part of the show, Tales from the Podcast, as you control your favorite podcast hosts, JB, Ron, and Jeff, on their fucking adventure through Grungetown. Tasked with stopping a bunch of out-of-touch assholes from making another shitty horror movie nobody fucking asked for in their town. You'll have to fight your way through drunken hobos, annoying boy bands. Hell, even the cops will be on your fucking ass. All that means is that you have more motherfuckers to destroy on your quest. Gain experience and level up the team through those fights, because when the bosses show up, trust me, you'll fucking need all the help that you can get. Tales from the Podcast, The Fucking Video Game. Buy it now, or go fuck yourself. Warning. This game may cause extreme sexual arousal, a strong attraction to zombie girls, spontaneous dance fights, and drunken hobo rage.
Hopefully you guys didn't feel too much fear there.
I was afraid.
I mean, I pissed myself.
Oh, how's it going, everybody? And welcome, Josh. Welcome back. It's been a little while.
Howdy.
Yeah, well, you look tired.
A little.
Yeah.
Woke up at I don't know 5:30 or so this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Time to wake up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Got up, did my workout, mowed the yard. Regular stuff.
Right. Dude, you got a kid, man. You got to make him do that.
Yep. Yeah. My sister took him today, so I had most of the day off.
Oh. Jeez. Well, anyways, I guess we can go ahead and just jump into everything, man. So, obviously, for those who don't know, Josh is the CEO of Cutthroat Comics. One of my bosses. And with that being said, remember to pick up your copy of Tales of Shock and Terror. Issue number 2 is coming soon. You can buy it, caress it, touch it, jerk off on it. I don't really give a fuck as long as you buy one.
Yeah.
Keep it in the bathroom for all those lonely times.
Oh, yeah.
That's where mine's at.
Jesus. I believe it. I believe it. So, anyway, you have something new in the works yourself. And
I mean, a few different things. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you got one thing specifically that is going on right now as far as a Kickstarter.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm making the rounds on the podcast. You guys are my second podcast that I've been on. The other one hasn't posted yet, but so technically this is the first one.
Ah, well, other first one. Fuck you. We beat you.
You're that Adam from Fandemonium.
No.
Fandemonium.
Yeah, obviously that was a joke. Hopefully he doesn't take it personally.
You've met him, I'm pretty sure. That first Pickle Comic Con we did, he was there, and that's
okay. Yeah,
yep. Super good dude.
Oh yeah.
But the Kickstarter's running right now. It's tough sledding on Kickstarter right now. I'm hearing from a lot of different creators that, for whatever reason, it's just very slow over there. This is our 5th Kickstarter, so it's Turkey Sharks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is the finale of this series, at least for now. Super funny.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the whole Turkey Sharks idea and everything, and it's funny all the way around. Sean, dude, you should probably check out that link that I shared right there, and I'll share it again just in case you missed it. But that's a pretty fun little comic book series if you're into those comic books, and on there you're able to actually get all of it.
Yep. We got I don't know if you remember when we did Toledo. I introduced you to Chad Shodel.
Yeah.
Him. Yep. He did a cover for this one. He's
nice.
A good dude out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then we have the Three Ninjas cover. So if you're a fan of the Three Ninjas, you can get an homage comic book cover. Probably the first ever Three Ninjas homage cover in comics history.
Probably the first time somebody's mentioned Three Ninjas in a while. Oh no, I take that back. Because what was the one that I mentioned?
You mentioned the one that had the racist wrestler man in it.
Oh, that's High Noon at Mega Mountain.
There we go.
High Noon at Mega Mountain. I couldn't remember if it was like Monster Mountain or Mega Mountain. So.
We spent like a good 20 minutes talking about that.
Somebody else is in that. That's actually a really good actor. Oh, Ernest is in it.
Jim Varney.
Huh. Yep. Yeah, he's like one of the henchmen. He's probably the best part of the movie.
He's usually the best part of every movie he's in. I mean, I can't really think of too many things he's in where he's not the best part.
Yeah, it's for that one they got all new kids. All 3 of them were different kids, which bothers me. It's like
it costs too much money. Those kids are getting too famous.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're all super famous. So there's 4 movies. The 3 main kids are in the first one. The 3 main kids are in the third one. The second one has a different Rocky, and then the fourth one has all different kids. And it always bothers me.
Right.
I've never heard the story of why the first and third have the same kids, and the second one has one different one. Or it might be even 2 different. I think it's at least one different one.
I forgot about the second one having the different Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he wasn't in any of the other ones. It's so weird. It's almost like they made the first and third one together or something, and then pivoted or something to make Knuckle Up instead. It's really weird.
Right.
I found the true story of that.
I'm kind of curious. I was actually just Googling that myself. And Victor Wong was the only cast member to appear in all 4 movies.
Grandpa, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
I think most well recognized as Egg Shen from Big Trouble in Little China.
Maybe.
Was he the old man in Gremlins? Or is that a different guy?
No, it was a different guy.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
No.
They look the same.
They don't
We are
look
not
anything
racist.
alike.
So,
The only similarities are they were Asian and had gray hair and facial hair. That's it. They look nothing alike other than those minor similarities.
Those are pretty major details when you're describing somebody.
oh, I was talking about the neighbor with the snow shovel. That's who were you talking about?
The guy I always see at the Chinese restaurant. No, I'm joking. That was bad.
Oh my God.
So no, but no. We gotta throw Three Ninjas in the running after our 2 years of Are You Afraid of the Dark bullshit. This is what we get for
Yeah.
letting the audience choose what we do. So anyways, going ahead and looking at some of the stuff, I mean, these covers do look fantastic, man.
That Three Ninjas one, I'm looking at it right now, and that's pretty fucking dope.
I've had that idea
Yes.
for a couple years now, actually, and I keep notes in my phone about books and covers and all that. And there's still some covers I've not been able to do yet, but we'll get to them hopefully. But this one's been in the chamber for a while now, so I'm happy that we got to finally use it.
Right. It looks good.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah, it's
really
a good book. And I'll tell you what, the ending is extremely satisfying. When Cristiano, the main artist, sent me the final page and everything, we had a moment. We were like, it's a happy, sad, it's an inside out moment where it's like a happy and sad thought at the same time. But it's
like
it's
the kids show.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how like that movie teaches you that feelings can be happy and sad at the same time. And that's what this was. It was
My daughter watched it and I fell asleep.
oh, the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet. The first one is really good.
Yeah,
Fell
first
asleep
one
during
is.
both of them.
Well, that's also because you have no heart or soul, JB.
Yeah.
I keep getting told that. As fucked up as this sounds. like, oh, you have no idea, man. No idea. Hey, TJ, how's it going, buddy?
What's up, man?
Well, I mean, that's still, yeah. Well,
I
anyways,
do like the cover. The other cover that's on here, just real quick, want to mention. Like I said, I haven't read any of these, so I'm gonna probably back this so I can get everything.
I would appreciate it.
But
Oh, yeah.
the entire purple bear suit,
Oh,
which just looks like a onesie for an adult.
yep. So yeah, I've been wanting to put him
That
on a cover
is-
for a while too. That's Bubble Bath. So he farts bubbles and that makes him fly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right,
And
I'm
then-
sold.
Yeah.
I'm
if you-
completely 100%
Oh
sold.
my God. So now you did it. You spent a lot of time making this.
the comic or the
No,
Kickstarter?
this Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Like
it took a long time.
I'm not gonna go through everything on here just because I mean that would be the entire episode. But I mean everything that's part of this universe is on here.
Yep. Yep.
All the singular stories leading up to the turkey sharks coming together, all the variants. I mean, everything. You can get the mega sets in here. I mean,
Yep.
there's rare shit in here, like completely.
Including the last 15 copies of Ginger Avenger 1 through 3. That's it.
Oh, I'm so happy I got mine already.
15 left and then it's gone.
You can get the full Turkey Sharks digital set too on here, which is nice.
Yep.
For those who don't like to build up a big collection of stuff, I mean, for $37, you get the entire fucking thing. Oh, or you can go for the whole saga. I mean, that's really not that. That's actually a much better deal. That's what, like nine. That's 9 more comic books for $13.
Yep. Our prices, man. I mean, if you look around on Kickstarter for comics and stuff, our prices can't be beat. I mean, I doubt there's anybody that's lower.
No.
There might be other companies that are the same or close, but
There's that one guy that I saw that was probably doing his lower, but I'm pretty sure that his all were Xerox copied and folded up paper.
Yep. Ours are quality comic books, as you well know.
Oh yeah. You know what guy I'm talking about, don't you? The guy that was at the was that Fantasticon walking around?
I believe I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yep.
Oh
Oh
fuck.
my God.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know if you could hear my dog over here whining like she's not exactly happy. She's not getting attention at the moment. But I mean, there's a lot of really cool shit on there. I mean, if you're into comic books, you like superheroes, you like sci-fi, you like comedy, I definitely suggest checking it out.
It's
And
it's a
I've been
little,
posting that link over and over again too
yeah,
in the
it's a little
chats.
bit of everything. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in these books.
Right. I
And then you
mean,
got a guy who farts bubbles to fly. That's
Right.
that's pretty fucking creative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he wears a pink bear suit. I mean, come on.
I mean, you could have picked any of those things, and you're probably the first one to do them. Combine them all together, and it's just like you were trying real hard.
You know, I honestly hope that a lot of the stuff I've done in these comics is the first time it's ever been done. I pride myself in being as original as you can be in a world where everything's already been done. So
Fuck you, Sean. You're not that old. There were 5 cents
Yeah.
my ass.
He also used to wear an onion on his belt, which was the fashion at the time.
it's like the 1930s right there. 5 cents. Shoot.
Oh my god. Should have kept some of those books so we were something.
Right.
Shit.
So, anyways, we will jump back and finish up with talking a little bit more about that in a minute. But we watched an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I heard that
Certainly
Josh
did.
watched it as well.
Yes, I did while I was eating my breakfast.
Hopefully, it wasn't too scary and didn't ruin it for you.
I'm gonna have nightmares for sure.
I fully understand. So this week we watched the episode "The Tale of the Full Moon." This is a Ron Oliver episode. Who I am beginning to enjoy Ron Oliver more and more and more. I think as I get older, his ridiculous style and bullshit he tries to pull just fucking makes me so happy that somebody is that fucking just batshit crazy when it comes to directing. I'm completely in on him. Let me close down my 3 ninja pages that I have over here.
This is not the Ninja Cast.
No, not yet.
Soon to be, but not yet.
So, I'm gonna fuck up some of these names today, guys. So we got Huey is played by Jesse Lavendel. Jesse Lavendel is so famous he doesn't have a fucking picture. He hasn't done anything really worth the fuck, guys. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I mean, nobody even knows of any of the shit he's done. He did an episode of Radioactive. He did the movie A Walk on the Moon. He was in The Young Adventurers. Stuff nobody knows of. We also got Dominic Zamprogna.
Sempronia.
I don't know if that's right, Jeff.
It's closer than what you said.
Fair enough. I mean, he's done a little bit more. I mean, the dude's been on General Hospital for 1,471 fucking episodes. So I'm gonna say, he's actually made a career compared to some of these other people.
Yeah, and I mean, what got him the job there was they saw this episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And went, that kid's got a sweet earring. Let's get him in a soap opera.
I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense when you think about it.
Is that the friend? Is that who that is?
No, that's the main character, Jed.
Yeah. He was also in Kung Fu: The Legend Continues. So.
Oh, the main kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got Ellen David in this episode, who played Ellen. Apparently, it was well known that she could only play the role of anybody named Ellen because she had a hard time remembering her name. She has a ton of fucking acting credits, but it's like one episode of this. It's really nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we're talking over 100 acting credits and
steady work, nothing notable.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad. Like, I mean, at least she's made a career out of it. I hope that these weren't just like $75 a day shoots. Otherwise, that would really fucking suck. I will say, by looking through all of her stuff, there is one movie in there I really want to see.
Oh no!
It's called Pinocchio 3000. I have no fucking clue what it's about, but goddamn, the name intrigues me.
What the hell?
Pinocchio's a robot now or something?
Yeah. She plays the voice of the house. The plot synopsis is the year is 3000. Geppetto, with the help of his faithful assistants, Spencer the Cyber Penguin, and the holographic fairy Cyberina, create Pinocchio, a prototype super robot
Ah, nailed
equipped
it.
for emotions.
What the hell?
Tell me that doesn't sound fucking intriguing as all fucking hell.
It's my least favorite Disney movie.
I don't think
Shit.
it's Disney.
It's got
Don't
Malcolm
say
McDowell
Disney.
and Whoopi Goldberg and Howie Mandel. Funny enough.
I mean, that makes it even more intriguing. Like,
I mean, only
that's
because
not a bad cast for a movie nobody's heard of.
yeah, I mean, it's only funny that Howie Mandel gets brought up as being in this movie because the friend Huey, he was doing his best to look like Howie Mandel. I mean, side by side, that's the same picture.
You're not
I
wrong.
Jesus.
We also got Peter Colvey in this, and he plays the boyfriend. He was in Police Academy 3.
Yeah, I don't remember much of that movie. I know I've seen it a lot as a kid, but I don't remember a whole lot about it.
Right. He was on Dead Silent. I mean, really, Dead Silence, like the only one I really remember. He was in the Growing Pains movie as well.
What the
Which I didn't know there was a movie.
Oof.
Yeah, looks really bad. He was also in Revenge of the Land.
What the hell?
Yeah, another one of those things where I don't know what the land did to need revenge, but we also got this name, Carl Alachi.
Yeah.
Plays the werewolf.
Yeah.
They're not even real twins. They faked it. Fucking, they're liars. He was in The Day After Tomorrow, The Terminal, Pact with the Devil. This guy's actually been in a few things, and I'd say he's actually made somewhat of a career. Unfortunately, though, he did a lot of French shit that nobody saw.
So is the curse of the Canadian actor.
Yes, it is. I mean, what can you do? French. So, anyways, the episode itself is still kind of a batshit crazy episode. Get these child investigators, if you will.
Pet detectives.
Pet detectives.
What
What year did this come out? I was wondering if they were just like they're trying to recall Ace Ventura.
This was 93. And
which
I
means
think
it originally
Ace Ventura
aired
was
in
94.
Canada 92, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ace Ventura completely ripped us off.
Yep, that's where they got the idea.
It only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's well known and well documented that Jim Carrey steals all of his ideas from children's TV shows from the 90s. You ever see Sonic? I remember the cartoon.
You ripped off Urkel on that one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He voiced Sonic in that cartoon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still kind of a weird episode, and what David says here, it's kind of like a Fright Night kind of feel to it, and I get that. It very much so is. You get the neighbor, the animals are coming up missing, and they start to notice something strange. It ends up being where they think that the neighbor himself is a werewolf. Come to find out, the neighbor has a twin. And the twin is the werewolf. And there's a really big twist. The mom likes the boyfriend, the neighbor, and already knows about the werewolf by the end before the kid does. It's a fun little episode. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say it's like anything extravagant. I'm not mad about it. It's definitely something that has a little bit of rewatchability.
More so than some of the others we've seen out of this season.
Yeah, definitely.
I never really watched this show that much when I was a kid. A couple times probably, but not that much. I wrote down some notes that I thought were odd about this episode. So in the beginning, he sits on the whistle, right? He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, my whistle," and then he puts it directly in his mouth. So he goes ass to mouth first thing with the whistle. I
As
thought that,
most children do.
yeah, I thought that was messed up. And then I have a really big complaint. I mean, his mother is horrible. She's a horrible mother. First off, who fucking brings their first date home to meet their kid? Like, are you serious? Like, that's not what you do. You wait till you know it's a thing before you introduce your child to a strange man that you met at the bowling alley, because that's where you meet really safe people, at the bowling alley.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
most,
where else is she
you
gonna
know.
meet anybody? Like,
Yeah.
nobody was stepping up to help her in her Calvinator.
Yeah. And then, did you guys happen to notice the food that was on the table?
Yeah.
It didn't even look like food. It was just
Yeah, it was
bright
like
colored.
multicolored, like what?
It's like blue and red.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, I'm surprised. Like, that's the first thing you guys say. My first complaint was, what the fuck is this music? Like,
The music was really. This really gave me vibes of Edward Scissorhands. Like this took place like several streets over from that neighborhood. They didn't have
Yeah.
the bright colored houses, but they had the weird 50s aesthetic because the mom was a cross between
bright
like
food.
Peggy Bundy and PJ Harvey.
It was definitely an odd. Yeah, it was an
Like,
odd
the flamingos
episode.
all over the house. And okay, what was with the weird flamingo on the door? So when they went to answer the door, it looked like a cock and balls at the front angle. I mean,
Oh god, I don't know. I mean, Jesus fuck. Do we even want to mention the mask? the werewolf mask?
the Jim Carrey movie? Or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the mask was even horrible.
Oh, and not to mention the kid taking the bath with, and he had what, like goggles on and a hair.
Goggles in a swim cap? Like
You
what?
know, I thought that was kind of funny actually. I was like, who is this kid? He just
Like,
chills in the bathtub.
well, like I guess he
You
was
guys
trying to
didn't do
protect
that?
that sweet Howie Mandel hair.
You know,
You guys
Or-
didn't take baths like that for real?
no, like once. I might start now.
I think that's the only way you take baths. You make sure you can never wash your hair and that you can see underwater.
Just waiting
Oh, all right.
your hair to pop out.
I did not remember there was a cartoon series on Teen
Mhm.
Wolf.
Yep.
God, I bet that was bad.
It actually wasn't as bad as you think. I mean, it was an 80s cartoon, so it was obviously just cashing in on
I-
the movie, but
Let me guess. Was it worse than Teen Wolf, but better than Teen Wolf 2?
yeah, pretty much. Because
No,
they didn't reference Teen Wolf 2 in the cartoon at all.
Nobody wants to. They've been trying for years and years to pretend that never happened.
Yeah.
Or Jason Bateman.
I mean,
I think
Was he-
he's doing fine though. I think
it
he's
took him
doing
a
all right.
long time to come back from that. Like, I'm kind of curious now. Teen Wolf 2, Jason Bateman. I'm kind of curious on where his career went. Like, after Teen Wolf 2, before he finally started getting roles that were worth a fuck.
He was on, what was it, Silver Spoons or something like that? No, that wasn't him. That was
No,
Rick
he was
Schroeder.
on started out as a show called Valerie, and then it became the Hogan Family.
That's
I
right.
know
the
way
Hogan
too. I
family.
know way too much about weird 80s TV show. Not that it was a weird show, but I know weird facts about.
When did Teen Wolf 2 come out? What year?
Oh, that had to be because the first one was 85. I think that might have been 87. Let me see.
87. Yep.
Yep. So he did one episode of Matlock, then he did the TV movie Moving Target, one episode of Our House, Crossing the Mob TV movie, 110 episodes of Valerie. I mean, it took him.
He's working pretty steady there for the most
No,
part.
no. He's working steady, but a lot of TV movies, a lot of lower end roles. I'm trying to see how long it took him to get to like a point where he was actually a real star again. And it looks like
The Sweetest Thing, 2002. That was a decent like movie as far as like box office and all that, right?
no, I don't think it was.
Yeah, I think it did well.
I think it did well with a certain crowd. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it had Cameron Diaz in it, and what was I forget who else. From Al Bundy's daughter in it.
Yeah, Christina Applegate.
There you go.
I saw her face and I'm going, "What the hell's her name?" And then once you said
Oh
that,
my god. Have you guys seen her lately, dude? She is hit.
Well, she's got what, MS or something like that. I forget
Yeah.
what
yeah, she's got MS.
Yeah. That definitely lost her looks. Horrible disease. Makes you ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. As far as I know, there's only one Jason Bateman. And I think what you were saying, Rhoda being the first show, I think that's because Valerie ended up being a spinoff of that somehow. I don't know. It all ends up in a snow globe, and we're in the mind of an autistic child. So
His first role was his 21 episodes he did for Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, yep, that's right. I forgot about that.
yeah, I've never seen some of those.
But we all know his best thing he ever did was that one appearance on Knight Rider in '84. Like, fucking A.
Was it like Boy in Crowd or something?
I don't know. I didn't even look at it. Like, I mean,
Mr. Belvedere. He was on Mr. Belvedere for one episode.
he's done some decent stuff. Like,
Oh, he was on Silver Spoons. What's up?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
21 episodes of that.
Gee, I don't even remember it. I watched that. Jesus.
I think the first thing I ever saw him do that I liked, like not the first thing I saw him do, the first thing I saw him do that I liked, just keep that in mind, was probably Arrested Development.
That show, like, I don't love that show, but it was pretty decent.
It was funny.
I enjoyed it enough. I watched, I think, all of it.
I mean,
You know, Juno was an awesome movie.
Juno?
Mm-hmm.
Never saw it.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
a good.
It was good.
I saw Paul. I liked Paul.
Is that the Alien movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was decent.
Yeah. Extract. I thought Extract was okay that he did.
Yeah. Well, that was what's his name from Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah. The Kingdom was another one.
He was in Dodgeball as one of the announcers.
Well,
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the werewolf mask if we want to get
Oh yes.
It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it definitely, I mean,
yeah. I mean,
it looked more demonic than just.
it could have been much worse. I will say though, for an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode, a horror anthology TV show for children in the 90s, I'm just curious. What did IMDb give this one?
Oh, they probably gave it like a 9 or an 8.
I gotta go back because I'm still on Teen Wolf 2.
See, I might have it right here.
They gave it a 7.
7.
I mean, I can't argue that. I give this a solid 7 too. This might be the first time I agree with IMDb on an episode.
I tell you what, though, like my kid, he was sitting next to me over here on the different couch, and he kept coming over and looking when I was watching it to see what was going on. And like initially, he was like, "That's dumb," and then he kept looking again. So I mean, there must be something,
right? At least somebody found it intriguing. Oh, I wish more people would have found it intriguing because I mean, the show I think could have been a lot better than what it ended up ending at. But whatever. What would you rate this one?
Which person are you talking to?
Either of you. Josh, how about you?
Out of 10, I don't
Yeah.
know. It was fine. I mean, I'll a 7. I think is fair.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm right there, 7.
I never saw Juno, so I can't answer this properly, and I don't know if Josh wants to, but okay, Juno. I'm confused. Is Elliot Page a biological male or female? Who's Elliot Page?
Elliot Page is Ellen Page from Juno. She has transitioned into a male.
That's a guy. That's a
Well,
girl.
she
I
was
don't.
from Hard Candy and Juno, Umbrella Academy.
Was Kitty Pryde in one? What was it? One of the X-Men movies?
2 of them. Yeah, Days of Future Past, and then also Last Stand. But yeah, she is now Elliot, which is whatever.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I think it's a girl. Was a girl
Yep.
originally.
It's a great movie. Actually, Hard Candy, if you've never seen that, is also a really good movie.
Hard Candy is good.
I almost passed out watching that movie.
She was Trina Leahy in the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot. All right. Well.
Yeah, Hard Candy is fucked. Some people will be like, it's not a horror movie. I'd say it's pretty horrific, so I classify it
It's
as
a thriller, if nothing else.
yeah.
I'm not even joking. I almost passed out watching that movie.
I can understand why, because I was sitting there going, oh.
Me and my buddy both. We were watching it at my parents. They had where they used to live. They had a pole barn, and we had a projector set up for a big giant movie screen. So we would watch movies out there all the time. And he and I are both sitting there on stools. And I don't want to give anything away if people haven't seen it, but him and I both went white face there for a minute because it was like, oh my God. But it's a great movie. 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, there you have it. You know a little bit about that movie, you know a little bit about Elliot Page, and
what's his name? Patrick Wilson is in it too. And that was kind of towards the beginning of his career when he first started kind of doing stuff.
David thinks one of the best werewolf movies was Ginger Snaps. I don't know if I'd say one of the best.
It's good. I'm like an old school werewolf movie guy, so my favorite is Werewolf of London. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, the Universal Wolfman." I think Werewolf of London did it way better.
I got the Wolfman tattooed on me, the original one. Is
that the first or second one? Which one's American Werewolf in Paris? Is that the second one?
That is the second one.
I like that one a lot.
I don't know. If I'm going werewolf movies, it's hard not to put Silver Bullet up there.
The Bullet's good. Was that Corey Haim, right?
I still have to see Silver Bullet.
Oh, really?
Pretty decent, if I remember correctly.
And then I'm a sucker for cheesy kind of horror too, like Howling.
Howling.
Oh, love those.
Monster Squad's got a good Wolfman too.
They do. I mean, there's a lot of good werewolf movies.
You know what's funny is my kid and I, we do Friday night movies, and it's always a new to him movie. And we watched Prisoner of Azkaban last night.
The Harry Potter one?
Yeah, and that's the one with the werewolves and stuff.
All right.
So that was kind of funny. When I watched that Are You Afraid of the Dark this morning, I was like, geez, more werewolves.
Oh, I mean, you can never get mad about werewolves.
No.
I don't think there's ever enough werewolves in TVs or film anyway. It seems to be a creature that's just not done very much. And if it is, it's not done very well.
Yeah, there's few movies that did it very well. I'm going to say like American Werewolf in London did it well. Dog Soldiers is another one that's really good.
Uh-huh. Oh, God, hold on. There was another one that was really good. Wolf Cop.
Ah, yes, Wolf Cop. Dude,
Cop.
I hope you are not being shitty right now because I fucking love Wolf Cop.
I do too. I think Captain America is a werewolf sometimes too, in the comics.
Yeah, I've seen images of that, and they're like, "Yeah, Captain America is a werewolf."
Yeah.
So there you go. We obviously are werewolf fans here. But anyways, that's do for yes. Sean loves
I
Wolf Cop 2 because of the dick.
I still have to finish the second. What was it? Another Wolf
You
Cop or
haven't
something like that.
seen number 2?
I've seen about half of it, and then it was way too late. I had to stop, and then I
How
didn't get
long
back to
ago
it yet.
was it?
Oh God,
Was
probably
this
around the
last
first
week
time it
or
came out.
so a couple of years?
Yeah.
I have. You said I have to get back to it, like you just
Mhm.
started it the other day.
No, I
It's like,
it's been a while.
You guys have
uh,
seen the Ninja Turtle. I think it's Raphael Wolfman. You seen
oh
that
yeah,
next figure? I think it's sweet.
Hmm.
yeah. They did a really good job on those.
I
They,
have
they
all of
did.
them except the black and white ones. I'm not doing that, but I don't even really like Universal monsters that much. But when I like saw those, I was like, these are really cool. So I ended up getting all of them.
I love the Universal Monster stuff. Oh, I really do. All right. So, anyways, back to what we were starting with earlier. Turkey Sharks 1 through 5. So this Kickstarter is going to be running for what, another 28 more days.
Yeah, we got a long time, but yeah, it's things on Kickstarter are weird right now. I've seen a handful of people really, and these are people that always back or always fund quickly, and we've always funded quickly, but yeah, something's going on where people just aren't jumping on Kickstarters right now. Um, but you know, we've always funded in 48 hours. We're past that now for whatever reason we didn't do it this time, which is very discouraging. I cried all day.
Oh man.
But we'll get there, and you know, there's some good stretch goals and all that, so I hope we can start making it to those as well. But if anybody that sees this, you know, check out the Kickstarter. If you like funny things, if you like superhero things,
Like
um,
serious things.
serious things, if you like romantic, action packed, fun things, it's got
Right.
all that in it. There's
It does have a little bit of everything.
it really does, a little taste of everything, and it's got a great ending.
I'm impressed with the amount of time and effort you put into this Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Like just looking at the
Yeah.
rewards and stuff for it, it's like Jesus fucking Christ! I
It-
can't
it-
believe you did all that.
yeah, it took a very long time. I tried to, you know, think about, you know, somebody who's never read any of my work would pop in, and what do they need? You know, they need everything essential, and
I mean,
That's me,
it's
and
really good.
yeah, I looked at all that. It's very cool. I'm definitely going to be backing.
There's too much stuff on there. It's overwhelming. Luckily for somebody like me, I already have most of it. Kickstarter, Indiegogo, etc., all getting hit hard. It seems. Unfortunately, the douchebag scammers are doing well though.
yep,
Eh,
Hmm.
you'll have that. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, it's unfortunate, but
yep.
you
Well,
know,
and you know, I put the first 2 pages on there for people to read as well, so you know, you get to see 3 new characters pop up, which are 3 characters I've had in my pocket for quite a while. Scam Likely, which is a telemarketer. So speaking of scammers,
is he Indian?
yeah, we don't really specify that, but yeah, there's some, you know, there's a
His
handful of
name's Scott. His real name's Scott.
Brian,
You
yeah.
know, I've dealt with way too many telemarketers this last week.
Dr. Level is another one of the characters. He's a flat earther.
Oh God.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Geek Chic was the other guy, and he he records movies and puts them on the internet, but they're poor quality. So it's, you know, it's a lot of fun.
But they're poor quality.
See, I just take the people I'd love to beat up and I make them supervillains, and then I beat them up in comics.
There you go. What's this
It's
480p
probably the best way
bullshit?
to go.
Yep.
Right. How dare you stand up and walk around in the middle of the movie I'm watching?
Yep. People laugh at me and stuff.
We've all seen those movies,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Low quality, and then at the end, the guy just jumps in the frame during the credits. Hey, I want to give a shout out. Like, what the
Oh
fuck
God.
is going on?
I haven't had the I want to give a shout out one. but I can still imagine it being pretty funny.
I had
Oh,
one. I think it was Rambo. My brother got way back when one of the newer
Rambo.
Rambo movies was out, like the more modern one, and you could just hear everybody talking in the theater over the fucking audio. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Oh, that's just like what was it? I think Wolverine Origins was like the first one that like really got around and everything. I remember watching it
Mhm.
with the half done CGI and stuff. It was funny.
Jeez. Well, probably shouldn't talk too much about all the things we've watched bootlegged.
No,
Well,
everybody knows about X-Men Origins Wolverine because
yeah,
somebody just blatantly leaked the unfinished cut.
yeah. Well, that guy went to jail for that too. I was
Mhm.
watching a Hugh Jackman interview, and he said that was like the first person to ever go to jail for like pirating movies or something. Like, well,
I don't know. I know that we've lost a lot of really good things because of it. I mean, that's the reason we never got any more of Ash versus the Evil Dead. I mean, that was one of the most pirated shows ever.
I mean, well, that ran like 4 seasons though, didn't it?
3,
3.
but like it got pirated more than it was watched by the people. Like, who the fuck got Stars? Nobody bought Stars.
If they were just patient, it was going to show up on one of the It showed up on Netflix. They would have just waited
I
not
feel
that
like
long
yeah,
after.
I think that's where I watched it. Was like Netflix or something,
Really?
Yeah,
something like that.
I watched it on Stars, but I'm a dumbass, I guess.
I didn't have Stars because I just didn't want to pay extra for the stupid package because there's really usually never anything on Stars.
No, there's nothing on there, but I mean, there's
It's like,
Evil
I mean,
Dead.
unless you want to watch a bunch of 90s movies, but then it's not even like fun ones like horror or shitty sci-fi. It's
No, you're right. Yeah, first person to go to jail for piracy. Oh, well,
what piracy?
fuck you, Jeff. Oh, well, I don't know. That's really all I got, though. I mean, hopefully people are able to come and check out your Kickstarter with it. I mean, obviously, I'm going to start sharing it too.
Oh, and it's the whole series. The whole series is out. You can
There's
get the
more
whole
than the
thing.
whole series on there. There's
Yeah.
like the whole series plus every side story thing that goes up and leads into the series starting.
Well,
There's a lot of shit there. There really is. I mean, if you're somebody who likes to get into comic books and doesn't know where to start, but I mean, you could just go and buy the whole fucking thing.
there you go.
I
That
mean,
would be helpful.
you can't beat that. You really can't.
Yeah, and then you won't question why something is happening. You'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can go to cutthroatcomics.com. You can buy every novel and children's book and all that other stuff that I've written. You can buy Tales of Shock and Terror right off there.
Yes,
Cut,
you can.
cut JB out.
Okay.
Just buy them straight from me instead.
right. Yeah. You know how I said you could come on my books? Remember, you can come all over Josh's books too.
It looks like my signature came all over that book, so that's good.
It did. It did. Right there.
Top right. That's where
It's getting sticky.
Oh, yep. I got too many fucking books. I think I got like every one of your books up here too. Yeah, right there.
I've
A
got
bunch of them.
a few more out since I saw you last. I think
Yeah, you do.
2 or 3 at least. Did I have the third Hellscape out when I saw you last? I think it maybe just came out. It just came out.
I think so. Which is another fun series there too. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, you've always been killing it though. You're always a busy person. Always got shit going on. So
Yeah. Well, and
doesn't
there's
surprise me one bit.
JB's included on a secret project that we haven't really talked about, but I have several other writers attached to it as well.
Yeah.
I told you about that, right? Or did I not? I could have swore I mentioned it to you.
I don't remember. You might have.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I haven't talked to you. Hey, I've got a secret project that I want you to work on.
Hey guys, I'm working on a secret project. I can't tell you anything about it. I just found out though. I'll tell you later.
I guess I didn't. I think I had decided I was going to talk to you about it here and forgot that I never mentioned it.
That's a great way to let me know about it. Like,
Yep.
I'm sort of like a secret project.
You'll be down. I know you will be. So it's
I saw the confusion on JB's face, and I'm like, wait a minute, where's this
No,
going?
I did talk to you about it.
Did you?
Yeah,
I just forget.
yeah. I think you forgot because I just remembered how the conversation ended.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
it'll be
don't know.
fun.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
You probably got me at a time where I was half awake.
Oh yeah, I think it did. I think that's when I called you and you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably don't even remember the conversation.
You're
Oh,
like the
fuck.
you're like the only person in the world that answers the phone when they're sleeping.
I do. And I work third shift too. So for
I know.
those who
I
don't
always
know,
feel
it's
bad
like,
because usually I'm like maybe he's up because I can never remember who works what shift and stuff. And I'm like, let me call him real quick. And I was like, if he doesn't answer, then I'll just text him. And usually when people don't answer, I text, hey, not important. Call me when you get a second or whatever. But you keep answering.
right. You
like-
might have texted me too, but since then I've also ran over my phone and had to get a new one. So I lost a lot. Oh fuck. Well, I'm sure I'll figure out what the secret project is really soon, guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for wanting to go ahead and um thank you so much for coming on here, showing this to us, sharing this. Hopefully we were able to help spread the word about this a little bit more, get a few more buyers interested on it. I mean, that would always be the goal. Jeff, do you have anything extra going on with you?
New episode of Skewered Universe going to be coming out next week. We're talking about the 2018 Suspiria, so keep an eye out for that.
Awesome. What about the original?
Haven't covered it yet, but probably at some point.
All right. What about Long Jean Silver?
No.
Why?
No matter how many times you ask, it's going to be no.
No? That's not fair.
Fuck no.
Whatever. I'll get Josh to watch it, and he and I'll discuss it on here.
What are we watching?
Long Jean Silver.
I don't know what that is. Is that a porno?
No.
No, I'm not watching it.
It's porn.
No, you're not watching it, or like if it's a yes, you'll watch it.
I'll flip a coin.
Would it help if I gave you the plot synopsis?
Long Jean Silver.
Yes.
You sure that's not? That sounds like a porn all day.
100%.
It's like it's an X-Men fast food restaurant mashup porn.
All right, hold on. I'm copying the plot synopsis. I'm going to put it in private chat. You can read it out loud if you like. I like watching people read it.
Jean Silver is a lovely and charming amputee with a malformed left leg appendage which resembles a large penis. I'm sold. Silver embarks on an unusual, it is a porn, erotic odyssey in which she uses the phallic appendage to pleasure both men and women alike. Silver also provides candid glimpses into her sunny and resilient personality as someone living with a peculiar physical affliction. That's not, like, that's a gift. It's not a peculiar. You've got a penis leg. Every man in the world has wanted a penis leg. She's fucking penis Jesus.
Right. But everywhere in the world has also wanted both the regular legs too. Yeah. I've been trying to get Jeff to cover this one for I don't know. It's
I'm
been
not doing it on my show.
a couple
You
of
want to do
days.
it? Try it. I'm not doing it on Skewered Universe, man.
Can we do an episode of Tales for the Podcast sponsored by Skewered Universe? A Skewered Universe production of. I'll just keep throwing Skewered Universe as a name into it.
Skewered Universe production of Long Jean Silver. I'm not remaking the fucking thing.
He should. I think that would almost be a better idea.
If I remake it, you're gonna have to get the penis leg. You're gonna be long JB Silver.
I'm not opposed to it. You gotta set up
Why
the
am I not
funding.
surprised by that? Why am I not surprised?
You gotta help me set up the funding. All right, we gotta get out of here before this goes out of hand and somebody actually starts making a Kickstarter for this. There's too many Kickstarters that need real help, guys.
Here's the link for it now.
Yeah.
Dude,
JB with penis leg comic book. Done.
I'm in. All right. So Josh, obviously you shot the Kickstarter. We shared that around. Is there anything else going on coming up?
Monroe Comic Con is in September, mid-September.
Right,
JB
right.
Hopefully we'll be able to make it. We'll see. Look for the Bro Code, my first romantic comedy novel. Couple months. Got the Secret Project. Cocaine Stripper Stronghold comic series will be after this Turkey Sharks is done and sent out. We're gonna jump back in. We're already a third of the way done with that comic. That'll be the next thing.
Nice. Well, there you guys go. You heard it here.
Plus the Secret Project that JB forgot about.
Secret project that JB forgot about. Well, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Remember, check out that Kickstarter. Check that out for those listening to the podcast. It will be in the show notes. Also, remember, we got a comic book tales for the podcast, video game as well. We strongly suggest checking that out. For $10, it's just a PayPal donation. You get a video game. If you're a bitch and need a cheat, send us $15. I'll send you a cheat code.
Full game, not broken, not a cash grab where you only get a third of the game and then later on we're going to charge you for the rest. You get the full fucking game.
The full
no
game.
Launchers required.
Is there
Download it
DLC,
to your computer. Boom.
DLC where JB has his penis leg?
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
I mean, you guys are gonna fuck it up when you guys see part 2 of the game. Be like a little like intro to it. Since the first game, JB has lost his leg, but the mad scientist, Mr. Baldry, came through and helped him turn it into a penis.
Penis rocket launcher or something. It's gonna be some.
You go
As it should be.
Viagra like Pac-Man.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna end up being like, what was that?
Fuck.
What was it fucking Planet Terror with the shotgun leg, but just a dick leg?
It just shoots cum.
Yep, no shells.
All right. All right, we're going, guys. Thanks everyone for paying attention to this, watching. I am not sorry at all. I hope you all get shot with the cum. And with that being said, the crypt is closed.
Thanks for listening, kiddies. You're all a scream.